How many babies do you think's in my belly, Shep? One? I think one too. For all the others who think there's 2 or 3, you're crazy.
I think it's a boy.
You think it's a boy? Me too.
It's because 3 boys
And 3 girls, then it would be even. Today is the day. It's our first ultrasound and I'm so excited. My honey gets to come along with us today. He took time off of work. But yeah, today we find out if there's 1 baby in there or 2 babies. And there's my son Shepherd. One baby. Wow. See the baby? It's kind of hard shut. Oh, this is not fluttering. Yeah, I started picking her. We'll talk to the heart. Babe, are you getting that?
having 1 baby.
We're having 1 baby.
Yeah.
Yay. You guys, we're having 1 baby. Yay. Oh, what a relief. I'm not gonna lie. Since I found out that I was pregnant, I have been like, I could not wait to get this first ultrasound just like out of the way, just to know whether or not we were having twins or not, because we had twins 3 years ago and they say that your odds and chances of having twins again or triplets in the future are very high. And I just felt like God has blessed us so much with our kids that I'm like, I feel like he would just like throw that in there, like just twins again, you know? And so I'm not gonna lie, that was like really stressing me out. And as much as I'd love our twins, if that was the case, I am so relieved we're having a singleton pregnancy this time around. I am so stoked. I finally got over the first trimester ickies, I've been calling them. Man, was that a doozy. Like in bed every single day. I feel like it was more intense than I can ever remember. I don't know if it's because it truly was or if it's because it's what I know and am experiencing like present time, but this first trimester has been so rough and I finally can drink coffee now. I've made it to the 2nd trimester. So we are relieved just to know, we know now. And something that we will not know though for the rest of the pregnancy is the gender of the baby. We've decided we want to wait. And I thought by now I've entered 2nd trimester. I thought I would like, after I felt good and started drinking coffee again, and as I'm like planning, I thought I'd want to like give in and know. But the more the days go by, I am just like, cannot wait to find out when the baby is born in July, to find out the gender. We've never done that with any of our children. We wanted to with our last pregnancy, but then we found out we were having twins. So we are going to be patient and we are going to anticipate the gender reveal of this baby when the baby comes into this world. And I'm so stoked about it. I see videos and like, you know, little trends online with mamas that are pregnant and waiting, and it just seems so fulfilling and so rewarding to just like wait, you know, like we want to know everything now and we want our food now, like we want everything now. And just this time around, I just feel in my heart like savor every moment, especially because this will be like, this will probably be our last pregnancy. I finally feel done in my heart, in my spirit, and I know Daniel does too. And so, yeah, there's something beautiful about the waiting, and we will find out. Now, my oldest daughter is not on board. She wants to know now. She is in disbelief that we will make her wait, and she's about to be 9 years old, and I get it. She wants to know what her sibling's going to be like. But if you saw my videos a couple videos back, she had a dream a month before we found out that I was pregnant. And she had a full blown detailed dream that we're having a baby boy with dark hair. So I keep telling her, I feel like you kind of might already know. Whether or not it's a boy or a girl, we'll be so happy. And especially because she had that dream, I sense that we're having a boy, but I also have not had a dream of my own. And usually I do. With all my pregnancies, I've had dreams and they were pretty accurate. But dreams are pretty powerful too. So I just tell her, hold on, honey, just be patient with us and we'll find out when the time is right. And so I can't wait for that. I know she's going to be so happy regardless. I got my blood results back at from the hospital that I was going to, and they told me that my blood type slightly changed. And I was like, what do you mean my blood type changed? Like, I have never heard of such a thing. And it didn't even seem like the nurse believed what she was saying to us. And basically, she said that like she's kind of like unknown about it. So, anyways, Daniel and I were looked at each other. We're like, okay, that is so strange. She's brought up the what's it called? Some vaccine that you can get starts with an R, and I'm blanking on the name, but you can get this shot just in case. So I'm normally O positive. I think it's called like the roto vaccine, not the rotavirus. Oh, geez. It's called the something with an R shot. Rogam. Bam. So the Rogam shot. She's like, you could get it if you would like, just to be safe so that your body doesn't, your blood doesn't attack your baby in this pregnancy. But she wasn't like 100% sure that my blood type truly changed. So why would I get, I am not one to like hop on board for every single vaccine, like sign me up. No, that is not me. And I looked at Daniel and we were like, okay, maybe we got to get a second opinion. My blood type supposedly changed from O positive to O negative, and she's saying that I could, not I should, get a Rogam shot. And I'm just like, whoa, 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 like this is strange. And then when I got home, I texted a family member and let them know, has this ever happened to you? Like, I knew she was pregnant at the time, or at this time, and she's like, Rach, you need to look into that, like do some research, find out if you can see your medical lab report and just kind of reread, because she was so kind of more hesitant and unsure when she was giving us that information. And it really made me feel uncomfortable to go back, but we were already on the fence whether or not we were going to have a hospital birth or a home birth. And as time has gone by, and as I've talked to some people, and just in my heart, I know I want to go the home birth route. So that is the route that we're going and taking, and I won't be going back to that hospital. I have met up with my midwife since then, and I've had her do a second strain of blood labs so that I told her what had happened, and she's like, oh, we need to look into this, because if you are an O negative, you may have to get the Rogam shot, period. But for your blood type to change, that I've never really heard of that. So she did the blood type test, and she just emailed me the other day that my blood type slightly did change, something about my D antigens. So long story short, I didn't get a lot of information, but I'm going to have my appointment on the 27th, and we're going to talk about everything that is going on with my blood work, because it's just like in limbo right now, and I'm just like this is so strange. And I asked my cousin who's a doctor back at home, like, what is this about? So she's doing research for me, and I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you, but I would love to hear your stories about maybe your blood type changing when you found out you were pregnant, and anything about the Rogam shot, because like I said, I'm not one to just like put vaccines in my body. And yeah, if I need to get the Rogam shot and it is serious that my blood type did fully change, then that's one thing. But I don't really know until we go into the 27th. And I haven't had any like issues. So I feel healthy. I feel strong. I have my energy back. Made it to second trimester. I'm drinking coffee again. I'm so happy. I honestly was so grossed out by coffee, you guys, that I didn't even like care to want to like coffee again. I was just like, ew, like disgusted with coffee. It was my only thing that I was just truly like gross out. My only aversion that I had was drinking coffee. I've been craving meat and like beef. I've been craving like barbacoa beef and like casabiria tacos, and I made my family like a roast, and I'm just like wanting all the meat. And this is the first pregnancy where I've ever wanted meat, because usually I'm like, oh, and so anyways, we got some great information. I'm so excited. We're having fun and thinking about baby names, girl names, and boy names. We kind of have solidified our boy name first and middle, and then with our girl names, we have some girl names definitely like almost in stone for the first name, but the middle name we're unsure of. So, anyways, we're having fun, just really savoring all of these moments of being pregnant for the fifth time with our sixth baby. And yeah, it's just so beautiful, and our kids are just ecstatic. It's so fun to see my littlest twin, Pearl. She's my fifth child, and she is so happy. Everybody we meet, she says, "We're gonna have a baby." And she's always kissing my belly. She's always praying over the baby. My little son, Forrest, which is her twin, he as well. He always comes up to my belly, kisses my belly, prays for the baby. And I'm just like, wow. I thought that we were done with the twins. So seeing them already become like the big brother and big sister to this baby is the most beautiful thing, and just something that I don't ever want to forget.
I like your comic shut.
I feel really good about my midwife. I'm so excited to go on this journey. I have been YouTubing all the home births and just hearing all different types of advice, and I'm just so empowered by women and so empowered by the design of who we are, as God has created us. And I just cannot wait to tap into all of that. It's just the most exciting thing. And I get to birth this baby here in my room, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know. And one thing that I told my midwife is that I don't need a pool. I already feel in my heart like that's not the route that I want to go. I just want to be present in my home and do whatever my body wants to do. Like if I need to hop in the bath, I can just hop in my bath. If I need to take a shower, if I need to squat on the floor, like we have old school carpet, so it's very cushiony in here. I'm not worried. But something it feels very foreign to me to want to birth a baby like in a pool. And I know the reasons, I think, for why people would want to birth in a pool. It brings relief, like major relief to the body and to your everything. But I'm worried that the water will go from like warm to cold, and then I'll be so uncomfortable, because when I'm in the bath, I love a hot bath, and when it starts to get lukewarm and cold, I'm like, get me out of here. So I don't know, maybe I'm just different. My midwife did say that like 95 or 98% of her clients love the pool. And so she's like, if you don't want to go the pool route, that's totally fine. Like, you do you, and we'll, have a better opportunity to like see what's going on down there during birth. But it's not a win or lose. Like, it's just whatever you want. So anyways, who knows, maybe I'll end up in a pool, and you'll just have to wait and see. So if you like my page and you're interested in this journey that we're going on together, please subscribe. I would love to hear from you and communicate with you and just share your experiences as I share mine. Like, I would love to.